Goudurix is absolutely one of the most hated coasters on earth. However, many people haven't ridden it since its brand new trains have been installed with the restraints. And so I did not ride it with the old restraints, so I probably would absolutely adore this ride because it was way better. But today in this review, I'm just going to be talking about Goudurix and all its elements. So let's get into it. Right, so let's talk about the actual trains. The trains they're fine. I mean, the rest of the trains don't dig in, and the leg restraint room, it's decent. However, the theming, is the theming good? I don't know. I mean, it's alright, but for Parc Asterix standards, it's not great. Anyways, let's get into the ride layout. So you start with a little pre-lift, and you go what is arguably the slowest lift hill ever. Slower than the big ones, and that goofy drop I made. You will be Zodidian years old by the time you get up that lift hill. Yeah, see? I'm not funny. Anyway, you go into a turn, which then leads you down to a drop. And I was in the back, and the laterals from that turn into the drop really excited me. I was like, okay, this is going to be cool. Then you go into a ramp, which I don't mind. The drop was fun, but then it's just kind of like, yeah. And then the banking out of that it's wild. Like, you shake about so much. I could not imagine what that would be like with the over-the-shoulder restraints. But it kind of feels like it's trying to kill you, but it's comfortable almost. That's what I'll say about it. Now, the next part of Goudurix is the butterfly inversion. What? How is this real? I don't get it. Like, it's so intense, but it's banked terribly. Like, it's some of the worst banking ever. But it is so intense, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't even know how many G's it pulls, but I bet you it's a lot. Up next is the Batwing. Okay, the banking isn't as bad as the butterfly inversion, but that valley is so intense. Oh my god. This ride is so intense, but sadly the banking just isn't great, I would say. So the next inversion is a vertical loop. Once again, very intense. It feels like I pulled 6 or 7 Gs. So the rest of the inversions, but I'll say this is the last major intense moment and the last rough moment. That's what I would say about Goudurix. So this next part is really smooth. It's a solid airtime hill. I mean, it's a straight ramp into something with no airtime because I was at the back. I didn't notice any airtime. Then you do a twist into an iconic corkscrew moment. Fun fact: this is the only double looping corkscrew that I've experienced for Vekoma. It's pretty fun. No headbanging, which I was very shocked about. I thought this was going to be quite rough, to be fair. However, it was nice and floaty, like, not hang time floaty, but it's nice and fun, you know? Fun. Then you go into this turn, the final turn, nothing special. Then you just go into a break that stops you. I get why it stops you, like, there's really nothing special after that. Then you go into a very, very, very slow drop off the mid-course. Which I get why I did it, but I think they stopped the brakes a little bit more with these more comfortable restraints. I think this could be really fun, you know, like a nice little lateral turn, and then a nice airtime pop at the end, but that's not the case. However, you fly past the transfer track. It's pretty cool. Then the ride is finished. But let's talk about the operations. See, I did this in the morning, so I'm not too confident, but from my experience, the operations are pretty good. Like, I was second train of the day, or something like that. It was pretty good, like, the operations. First train went, second train came in. Wow, it was pretty fun. Yeah. So, that basically wraps up the review. So, for Goudurix's final score, I'm going to give it a controversial 7 out of 10. I know it's controversial, but I really like Goudurix. Like, it's not world class or anything. It's just a nice vintage coaster. So don't forget to like and subscribe and join the Discord server for more videos like this. And goodbye.